Hi vlog. I'm gonna be doing a couple home updates, so I wanted to film a little bit before everything kicks off. So we're gonna be painting our living room, and I've put up a couple swatches. So we're settling on this green in the middle because it's the lightest. Really? Okay, we have a interrupter over here. Well, anyway, this is the same swatches over here. We're gonna do the middle one. I really like this one, but it's like very, like it just kind of clashes a little bit. I don't know if it's too olivey or like chartreuse or something, but I don't like it with the carpet. I don't know if you can see. We're gonna have a very green living room, and I'm kind of obsessed with that. Okay, so I've done a couple bigger swatches so that I could see like at night how it bounced off of different lights and stuff. And I really like it a lot. So that's the green we're gonna do. It's going to start on this wall, like on the corner here, and it's gonna wrap all the way around all these walls. I even swatched some of it here, and then it's gonna come to this corner, and then on this wall and a piece of that wall we're going to be doing blue. I settled on the blue in the middle because I think it's the one that's the least green, and I like it. They're going to meet in this middle here, so I swatched them by side, and I really liked them. I also did a big swatch behind our kitchen table so I could see the green with the blue, and I like that. And then we're gonna do this wall. There's like a little divider here, and we're gonna paint from where that wall starts to the divider in that blue as well. So I've never painted anywhere that I lived before, and I was kind of talking to my dad earlier today about like what all it entails, and I'm a little bit overwhelmed, but I feel like it's just one of those things that I'm going to be really happy that I did it. So that's the first update we're doing. I'm kind of having a hard time deciding when we're going to actually do that. Next weekend is Sean's birthday, and then the following weekend, is it my birthday? Oh no, the following weekend we're going to a wedding, and then the following weekend is my birthday, and then the following weekend we're going on a trip. So that kind of sucks. So that's our first update. And then, so it's been really hot lately, and we've been sleeping under just like a blanket each, like our own blankets. And it's made us realize how nice it is not sharing one big duvet. I know in other countries it's really common to have like a twin size duvet per person for a larger bed. And we've wanted to do that for a while. And just sleeping with the two different blankets made us realize that it works really well for us. And then the other update we're doing, sorry, excuse my mouth tape. For a while, I've really not liked our bedside lamps. They take up a lot of room on our bedside tables, as well as I just kind of don't like them. I don't like that they only throw light where they're pointed. Like they don't really light up the room. So that plus how much room they take up, they just kind of bug me. I don't really like the style of them. It's just something from IKEA we got when we first lived somewhere that needed two bedside lanterns. So I just ordered two plug-in sconces. Is that what it's called? And they're like globes, and they're amber, so it'll emit like a warm light around the whole room, and it will take the foot off of the bedside table. Dang, almost tripped on my dog. So those are our two updates that I'll be doing soon. And I actually did a mock-up on my iPad of what everything looks like. Let me see. I might just insert a photo. My mom is also making a quilt for us out of the napkins from our wedding, and it's mostly green, and the background of the quilt is green, so I was kind of choosing our bedding around that quilt. So yeah, that's really exciting. I also wanted to show my nails that I did recently. I wonder how I can set this up here. They're not perfect and I broke one of my pointer nails, which is tragic, but isn't this kind of the cutest ever? So yeah, I just wanted to have a clip before I started just like, I don't know, painting the living room or something. Another home project I want to work on is organizing our bonus room out here to be a little bit more user friendly. It's kind of just our garage, basically. I've been doing some exercise over here. I got a step, which is a really fun way to exercise, but it could be better over there. And ideally, so Sean used to use that table for painting miniatures, but he just doesn't really anymore. So he's wanting to get rid of that art desk. I'm thinking about getting like big garage shelves to store. Like, we just have a bunch of stuff that would be in a garage if we had one. But I think it would look a lot better off of the floor. We did a big Goodwill run yesterday, which we hadn't done since we moved, which was good. I'm starting to collect stuff for painting. But yeah, I want to get some sort of better storage going on in here. I want to reorganize all this over here. And just make everything make a little bit more sense. I do kind of want to have more space for plants. Kind of everything for in here. That's kind of all I have to say for now. I'm sure I'll hop on later doing something crazy like painting the damn living room. Okay, bye for now. She's such a small girl. Look what we got, Rizzo. They came so quick. We ordered these like what, 2 days ago?
Yeah.
Do you want to open and see what the size looks like? Wash the duvets, do you?
No, I don't think so. Oh my gosh. Oh, they're long. Oh, perfect. One duvet is like the size of our normal duvet.
Kinda. I want to see both.
Hey, don't go getting your hair on everything. Don't go getting your hair on everything. Hey. Look at her.
Yeah, well, it's really cozy, and it's obviously for puppies. Oh, she's gonna be so happy tonight.
I'm gonna be so happy tonight. I sleep under an actual blanket.
So, the way my parents do is they just kind of have them overlap a little.
That's what I figured we would do too.
Nice! That
Yeah.
looks so good.
That'll look awesome. Something you would go for. Like a guy would look at these and be like, oh, that's a cool color. I like that. That's nice. That's cool.
Yeah. Looks really pretty with our
Yeah,
headboard.
I think it's gonna look really good with that. And with that.
Nice! Rizzy, do you like it?
Do you like it, Riz?
I like it. It's for you. It's for you. Okay, I'm back. I just started filming this and I still feel so awkward vlogging or like talking to the camera when I'm around people. So Sean's on his walk, so I'm gonna just get ready really quick. But I recently found out, or I guess I recently confirmed, I kind of knew already, that my family, my parents, my brother, and my husband and I are gonna go to Sweden next summer. A long time friend of mine is getting married and he lives in Sweden. It's not until next August, but so it'll be in 2026, and the last time I went to Stockholm was 2016. That is so crazy. It's been 10 years. What the hell? And I think the time before that was either like, was it 2013? I think so. So I went in 2016, and then I met my now husband in 2018. And literally every year since 2016, I've been like, oh, okay, I'm going to go back like next year. And then, I don't know, I feel like I became more of an adult and got a full time job. And then I met Sean, who's now my husband. And then COVID happened, and then I have a dog, and then life's really expensive, and then every year just goes faster and faster, and now it's been 10 years. So I'm getting really excited. It was actually really funny because I spent like my whole day at work on, I think it was Monday, like thinking of things to do when we're there, and like talking, having a conversation with myself. Well, not really. That sounds crazy. Like having two opposing thoughts of like, oh my gosh, these are all the exciting things I want to do. And oh my gosh, it's 12 months from now. Like, what am I doing? I don't need to think about this right now. And I get home, and after work, my dad sent me a text to a shared note of all his ideas for when we're in Sweden. And I was like, oh, okay, that's where I get it from. So that was quite funny. Um, so I've added a bunch of stuff to that list. And yeah, I don't know. I'm so excited. I do feel really bad. I've never gone on a trip like this having a dog of my own. Like, I guess I've gone on long trips when I was a kid and we would have a family dog. But like when you're a kid, I don't remember like really thinking about, oh my god, my dog is just going to be like what happened. And Rizzo is very sensitive and picky and likes to be home with me and Sean. So I'm already feeling like bad about having to board her somewhere. However, one positive note is that for like a couple of months, maybe like the last almost 2 months or so, I've been taking her weekly to a doggy like daycare place. The same place that we're gonna board her, they do a doggy daycare and they do training and stuff. So she's been there for classes, and now for like 2 months she's been there weekly for daycare. So when we drop her off, it's not going to be her first time ever being there. And I think I might have mentioned we have a trip coming up in a couple of weeks. We're going to board her for 2 nights then. And then the big trip isn't for a year from now. So we'll board her a couple more times. So it's not like totally brand new and scary. But yeah, I do have a lot of guilt about leaving her. Haven't vlogged a lot recently. I haven't made a video in a couple of months. Back in, it was either June or July, I had a schedule change at work by choice, and I only work 4 days a week now. So my intention was to have more time for like creative things that I want to do, and it's so funny how quickly my free time got eaten up by appointments and non-creative outlets. One of them being taking Rizzo to that doggy daycare on Wednesdays. So like that's something I do want to do and is beneficial. But I've been having some appointments with some doctors and some tests and stuff I have to do. So obviously that's important, and it's worked out really well that I have this set day that I can schedule appointments on and not have to worry about checking in at work for getting time off approved, etc. But it's just kind of taken some getting used to the new schedule, and I really want to focus more on using that time for what it was intended for. Obviously my doctor's appointments and tests and stuff won't go on forever, so I will eventually have more time. Just really quickly started feeling like my Wednesdays are just as busy or as full in a different way as going to a full day of work. Anyway, all that to say, I really, really want to focus on making more videos. I think it's really fun, and especially with that big, well, actually the 2 trips we have coming up. So we're going to Big Sur for our birthdays in a couple of weeks, and the place we're staying is going to be so pretty and funky, so I really want to film that, make a video out of that, and then obviously when we go to Sweden, I'm going to make a video, at least one video, honestly, maybe multiple. And I just want to feel a little bit more practiced in filming and editing before we go there. Oh, I also got a new tattoo, and it's not finished yet, but I just want to show you. So it's a vase with some lady flowers, and they have little tears. I go back next month to get the ladies filled in, but oh my god, I love it so much. Like the way it fills that gap when I have a t-shirt on. It's perfect. It's just what I wanted. Okay, I'm done. My camera's gonna die. My makeup's done. Do I have anything else to say? Oh, I might pop back on later. Those sconces that I was talking about should be delivered today, and I'll be really excited to put those up right away. I'll pop back on at some point. Okay, goodbye. Okay, I just finished hanging up the new sconces, and they look really good. I'm excited to see them at night, but like even just the amount of space we have on our bedside tables is so nice. They're like a little wobbly on the wall, which is a little bit, I'm scared to touch it too much. See how that moves? It's a little sus to me, so I don't know. I'm like terrified they're gonna fall and shatter. Surprisingly easy. Wait, are they? Whoa, when I stand over here, it looks like they're like that looks so much higher. But then when I stand in the middle, they look the same. Okay, I think I've been looking at it for too long.